Hi everybody, it's Isaac and
Hi everybody, it's Brittany.
nice to see you all again. Today we're going to be doing a training on how to connect with family during the holidays during COVID. You can see Brittany and I, we tried to coordinate our colors today to be semi-festive.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. But yeah, today, so I know everybody is gonna be sent one of these gingerbread houses, and I think Brittany and I are gonna work on this while we're given the training.
Yes. So sit back, you guys, and enjoy another training.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start by opening the gingerbread kit. Like I said, you all should have the gingerbread kits, hopefully. And so let's see, unboxing the kit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can smell the gingerbread already when I open it.
I can see it. It looks good.
I don't know about y'all, but gingerbread reminds me of it's definitely like Christmas season when I smell gingerbread.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think here we have the icing. Yep, this is icing.
Got some gumdrops.
We got some, what do you call these? Like some little candy canes and some peppermints and some little drop candies. I don't know what they're really called, but little ball candies. And then you have your gingerbread house.
And then the gingerbread house.
And I think
yeah.
this is, and you have kind of like a little platform that you can put your gingerbread house on.
And Brittany was right. You can really smell this thing. It smells good.
It does. It smells so delicious. Or maybe that's not a platform to put it on, but we're gonna use this as a platform today.
Yeah.
I don't see why not. And as we do the gingerbread house, I think like Isaac mentioned, we are going to kind of like talk to you all about different activities that you can do with your family during this holiday. I know this holiday is very, very different. And I know it could be a stressful time, it could be a sad time, not, being able to see family. I know it's stressful and kind of sad for me not to be able to see my family this time of year. So I think just finding things that you can do with the family that you do have in the home is really important. So we're gonna kind of talk about some things that you can still do in your home to make this holiday fun and to make it happy and holly jolly.
Yeah, and I can just second that, what Brittany said about not being able to see family and just trying to make do with what you have around you and the people that are around you. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try and help come up with some ideas for that for this holiday season. If I can get this gingerbread house open without breaking it.
So we have taken everything out the box. We've unwrapped our gingerbread house. And so it also came with a piping bag to pipe the icing in. And then it has like a tip to go with it. So you are going to need scissors because you're gonna have to cut the bottom tip of the icing bag. So if you've ever used icing, it's just like icing. I also want to point out that the box says that you will also need granulated sugar for rolling out candy. We don't have granulated sugar, so I guess this is gonna be a test to see if we really need it or not. And then it also says recommended tools is a rolling pin, parchment paper for rolling out candy, small angled spatula or butter knife for smoothing icing, scissors or paring knife for cutting candy, plastic ruler for measuring. Personally, I've done a few gingerbread houses in my life. It did not have any of that. It was okay. I think it also makes it kind of fun because it's a little messy for the kids, and we all know kids like fun, messy things that they can get their hands all into. So, you know, we also don't have any of that. So this is also going to be a test to see if we really need it, which I personally don't think we do, but
Yeah.
we're gonna see.
We're gonna try and look like professional crafters, but you all can be the judge, and we'll
Yes.
see. We'll see what happens.
All right, we're gonna try.
Okay.
We're gonna try.
All right, let's see. Get this open. I am definitely not a professional crafter. Brittany, maybe.
No, not really.
More?
No. I do what I can.
Yeah. Okay.
The best
Okay.
that I can, and I'm not the best.
Okay. Do you want to hold, Brittany? Do you want to hold this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. No. Okay.
And so the icing is one of the most important parts, because the icing is what's gonna help the candy stick to the gingerbread house.
And there might be a better way to do this than what I'm doing. You can see it's kind of slow. But with Brittany's help, holding this bag, it's coming out pretty good.
You almost got it.
That's another thing. Doing stuff like this, I think a big part of it is just communicating with the people around you.
Mm-hmm.
To try and be on the same page to get it done, because it's not, you know, it might look like a picture perfect thing, but as you can see, it's not necessarily picture perfect. But we're trying. We're trying, Brittany.
I feel like we should have some holiday music in the background.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I might get us some holiday music going in the background.
Yeah, that would be cool. Okay. This
It's
reminded me of
coming.
like squeezing toothpaste
Oh yeah.
to get it all up to the top when you're running low.
That is real.
Uh-huh.
And another thing I was telling Isaac that you could use for your gingerbread house, if you want to have some more decorations and stuff, is fondant. Which one was it?
Fondant, you said.
Fondant, yes. It's the same stuff that you use when you make like birthday cakes or just like nice decorative cakes, like the stuff. Usually when there's like nice little decorations on cakes and you're like, oh, this is nice, but it's also edible. That's usually what it is. You can find that at any store that has like baking items. You should be able to find it there. I know like places like Michael's have like a nice selection of it, and so like I said, it's in your baking aisle. You could also if you wanted to get more candy, if you just want to be very festive with your gingerbread house, you can also buy more candy and add that on to it if you just want some add-ons to make it all nice and pretty.
This icing, y'all, is kind of a workout.
Will it help if you like roll it? Like, you know how you start rolling it from the bottom, from that side and squeezing it in there?
Okay. No. See, look, I got a little mess here.
Yeah, we're just gonna try to,
Good?
yeah, I think it's good.
It tastes pretty good.
Don't eat the product, guys.
Okay, okay.
Although I'm sure the kids will eat the product, or even parents. I'm sure that you would eat it and enjoy it too. I love icing, so I got some on my hands, but I'm not gonna do it. All right, and then you just want to kind of twist the top of this.
Scissors?
We don't have a no.
No?
You don't want to cut that. Oh, you saying for the bottom? I'm sorry. I'm trying to see.
Oh,
We just
something
hold it.
Okay.
You can use a rubber band. I like using a rubber band at the top of this, so that way you don't have to worry about trying to hold the piping bag. So yeah, you can use a rubber band or a tie or anything to kind of keep that, or like the twist ties that come on like bread and stuff like that. Anything like that'll work. So yeah, you can go ahead and cut that.
Where should I cut?
Where's the thing?
How high?
Where's
right here?
No,
Oh.
this here. And y'all, we're terrible because we didn't even go into instructions. We just kind of went into this.
Oh, you put it. Oh.
Yeah, so
I
it goes
see.
like that, and then what you can do is kind of cut that little. Let's try
Right
cutting
there.
that little piece. Yeah,
Okay.
it's been a while, y'all, since I've made a gingerbread house. I'm not going to lie to y'all. So bear with us.
Good to go.
No, you need to cut
No,
a little
cut it
bit
again.
more. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, that should be perfect.
Okay.
All right. There we go. We got some icing coming out.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay.
So we got our icing coming out, and here we will look at some of our instructions here. So, just from looking at the instructions, one of the first things that it says is helpful hints. Remember that icing sets quickly. When you're not using the bag and the tip, cover tip with a damp cloth or place in a sealed plastic bag. Be sure to place your candy within 5 minutes of icing to ensure that they will adhere. Yeah, I think that's important because icing does dry fast, and I think I've actually done that before where I didn't put the candy on there fast enough, and it did dry on me. So that is important. So you want to make sure that like you're doing this in one sitting. And if you're not, try to, like I said, put your icing in a plastic bag so that way it won't dry out on you.
Okay.
So with that being said, we're actually gonna go on and go into it. I'm gonna get us some Christmas music going here, make it real nice and festive.
So,
I have
okay.
my soulful Christmas album. Where is it?
I'm just cutting open all these so we're prepared. Like Brittany said, the icing's gonna dry fast. You gotta be prepared to get the candy on there.
We got us a Christmas album going here.
All right.
I hope y'all can hear that. I don't want to have it too loud. Okay.
Okay.
So where are we?
So got the candies cut open. Well, mostly. Got most of the candy cut open.
We need help there. I'll take these out of here.
The scissors is really helping.
Yeah, you're definitely like the scissors for this one, probably.
Yeah, these are tough. Okay.
So I don't know about y'all, but like Christmas is one of my favorite times of year. Like I really enjoy Christmas crafts and activities and just the spirit of just Christmas and being around the ones that I love, and it's just a beautiful time for me. I would love if I was to look outside and see snow. However, I know in San Diego that's not happening.
And, you know, kind of going back to what Brittany was saying about Christmas time, I think a lot of times Christmas can be, you know, real big focus on like what to buy. We need to go buy this thing. Just a lot of, and money can kind of get involved in it. But kind of what we're trying to talk about today is just ways, like we've said, to be with family during this time, as opposed to just trying to spend money and to be stressed out about who to get, like what to get what, but just to, as a present, just spending that time together, I think, is super important. And so, okay, I think we're about ready to start putting some candy down. Do you think so, Brittany?
Yeah.
All right.
And like we said, as we're going through this, we will also give you all some other activities and things like that, crafts that you can do with your family. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our gingerbread house.
Here we go.
All
Pretty
right.
good.
Oh, thank you. And then you want to go ahead and start talking about some of our
Sure.
activities?
Yeah, so one of the first ideas that we came up with is like doing a scavenger hunt with all the people in the house. And so one of the ideas for the scavenger hunt is like to do a scavenger hunt based on emotions, where everybody goes to find something that maybe makes them feel happy, or everybody in the house goes to find something that maybe makes them feel sad, or something that makes you feel happy when you're feeling sad, or think about a time where you were brave and go find some object in the house that represents that, or go find something in the house that makes you think of your family.
Excuse me.
Scissors, okay. And then another type of scavenger hunt is you could have the adults hide some of the kids' favorite toys, and maybe the kids hide some of the adults' favorite things in the house that they use, like maybe something for cooking, or something that you could hide that maybe won't get damaged, or that like would be okay to be hidden. And then as a family kind of go find all those things, and then that's just a fun way to kind of get everybody engaged, and not just the kids, have the adults do it too. So that's one of the ideas that we had talked about. Oh, that icing looks good, Brittany.
Thank you. I'm just kind of like
It looks good.
putting some, I don't even know, just some icing on the sides to make it look real like decorative, almost like frosted snow around
I'm gonna try and put
the edges of the house.
I'm gonna try and put two of these little things. Am I getting in your way?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay.
And something that I'm noticing as I'm doing this is that the icing is coming out slow, which actually is kind of like relaxing in a way, and it almost gives kind of like I'm finding as I'm doing this, I feel kind of mindful in the moment.
I was gonna say, that reminds me of some of the stuff that we talked about in the last training.
Yeah.
That mindfulness, and kind of the same with like placing these little candies. You really gotta focus on what you're doing and be really gentle with it. So kind of combining last training and this training a little bit.
And just be creative with it. Like, you don't have to be, it doesn't have to look like, a professional gingerbread house. That's the fun in it. You make it your own. Each family member can have like a side of the gingerbread house, or, just be as creative as you want to be with it. It's so many different ways that you can go with this.
And so going back to those ideas that we were starting to talk about, another idea that we came up with was just, nowadays most people, you've got email and text message, and there's all these electronic ways to get in contact with family. But one thing that might be, oh, that might not work there. One thing that might be worthwhile to try this holiday season is to find some paper, get a pen, a pencil, and write the people that you're maybe not going to be able to see, because we're all in this pandemic right now. Write some of the people that you're not going to be able to see, and write them a letter and let them know that you miss them, let them know that you're thinking about them. Just let them know that, even if you can't be together physically, you can think about these people and try and write to them like the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. I know letter writing is something that I started doing. I'm not good at letter writing, so I started doing it. And the first letter I wrote was to my best friend back home, and I wrote her a letter for her birthday, and she actually really enjoyed that letter. And I just wrote some of the memories we have together, and just let her know how much I love her and appreciate her. And sometimes it feels good when to write it out, and it's a keepsake as well. Like, people keep letters, so it's just a fun idea to do something different. You can even another thing that I did when I wrote my letter was I put a picture of us in the letter. So there's so many creative ways that you can do letter writing. You know. So yeah, that's some ideas that you can do. And as far as the picture, you can if you have access to like Walmart or a drugstore or anything, you can print the picture out that way, or if you have a printer at home, you can print it. There's so many ways that you can do printing pictures, or maybe it'll be fun for the kids to draw a picture to send to family and friends. Just anything like that, just to make it fun. I'm just putting these dots on here. I'm trying to get them.
I'm going for more gumdrops.
You want some more gumdrops? All right now.
Yep.
I'm just kind of putting the little balls in here. And as you can see, like Isaac and I are just like decorating what we think is, what we like on the house. We did not come up with a plan for this. We just went for it.
Yeah. This piping bag.
It's kind of difficult.
It's kind of difficult.
You just gotta get in there and squeeze it. Squeeze it hard. Gonna put some more gumdrop buttons.
More gumdrop buttons, okay.
Yes. Let's see. I am somewhat a perfectionist. I think we let this one dry.
I feel like I'm a perfectionist in some ways, but when it comes to gingerbread houses, I think I'm pretty nice to myself.
That's good to hear that you're gentle with yourself and you're nice to yourself.
Yeah. Try to be with stuff like this, because
not everybody can say that. I myself.
This stuff doesn't really come natural to me, but
like I'm trying to like mix up colors here, if you can see. Well, you probably can't see. We'll turn it around so you can see it. So some more activities that we have here is decorating a family picture frame. There's so many different ways that you can do that. You can get a picture frame from like Dollar Tree, and decorate those with like glitter and little foam pieces or things like that, and maybe put a family photo in it. You can also you can make a frame out of popsicle sticks. That's another one that I've done before that's really fun. So those are just some ideas that you can do. Some of our
gumdrops are
gumdrops
falling.
are coming off.
Gumdrops a little heavier
Than you thought. You know what? Maybe we should spread our gumdrops out because we're like running out.
we're running low.
Yeah. So we're gonna spread our gumdrops out because we do not have extra candy, and we're just gonna spread them out a little bit so that way we have enough.
Yeah, and the picture frame idea, I really like that one because kind of again, it's another way like if you have a picture of family that you can't necessarily be around, it's another way to kind of help you and your family remind you of those people that you maybe can't see this year.
Yeah. Oh God.
And yeah. What else? How are we doing on this gingerbread?
We're doing pretty good, I think.
Pretty
I
good.
don't think it's that bad. I do want to add some more icing on this side, maybe because some of the icing came off when I took some of the gumdrops off.
Got you, Brittany.
Thank you, Isaac. Teamwork makes the dream work, y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
This takes some small motor skills, y'all.
Yeah. But
Okay.
nonetheless, it is very fun to do this. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. So just
Alright.
show y'all what it's looking like so
Yeah.
far. On this side, we got some gumdrops over
bad.
here and some little candy balls right there. And then on the other side,
Backside, we're moving slower, but
got some gumdrops over there.
Okay. And what's another? So another idea that we had talked about was maybe baking some cookies together as a family, and kind of like we're doing here with this gingerbread house, finding different ways to decorate those cookies, and then maybe the kids can leave them out for Santa on Christmas Eve, and can kind of do that together as a family. That's always a fun little activity. Got more icing here.
And to add on to that, another fun Christmas activity with cookies, you can buy like some sugar cookies and decorate the top of the sugar cookies. That's a fun little Christmas activity that I personally done, and as a kid I thought that was so fun. So that's something else that you could do. It's plain.
Yeah. Okay. Brittany found us a little cup for the for those tiny little candies that we were using.
Yeah, I suggest getting a cup or something because they just roll around if you don't. So yeah, we're back in business.
Okay. And another thing that I was thinking about for connecting with family is driving around to look at all the Christmas lights. I know coming from Minnesota, Christmas is kind of a big deal out there, and people put up some pretty big light displays, and I know I've been surprised to see the same type of light displays out here in California in the warm weather, and so that's another thing you could do with your family. Get everybody in the car. It'll get you out of the house, because like we've been saying, with COVID and with some of these power outages that have been going on, especially on some of the reservations, a way to get out of the house, get in the car, and go for a drive with the family to kind of just break things up a little bit and just give you all an opportunity to talk about what you're seeing out the window.
Yeah, definitely. I know growing up, that was one of my favorite things to do. And that was like a tradition that my family and I had, where on Christmas Eve, we would go look at Christmas decorations, and I enjoyed it. We would always go look at like the biggest houses because like my house wasn't that big, so we would always go look at big houses and look at all the nice festive Christmas decorations that they have. Like, um, we would go to areas like that, and even out here, I've been to like different areas to go look at Christmas decorations. Yeah, I've been to like Point Loma, it's really nice. The marina to see like the bridge and stuff around the time is really pretty.
Okay.
And like La Jolla area is really pretty. These are just some of the areas that I'm familiar with. I know I have not been all around San Diego. I've only been around my little bubble. So yeah, like places like that, or just ride around and look at the decorations. I have some of my favorite memories from looking at Christmas decorations. Like one of my favorite memories was, I was probably like 6 or 7, and I remember seeing my first deer.
Oh wow!
And it was funny because there was a house, and the house had like the little Christmas deers in the front yard, and then we were riding by the house, and I remember my mom talking to my dad, and she like turned and she looked at us and was talking to us, and then she turned and looked back and the deer was gone. And she was like, all of us was like, wait, that was a real deer. And so that was like a memorable moment that I have just from like looking at Christmas decor, when we thought it was actually, we thought it was a fake deer, but it was a real deer. So that's just cool, and that's a little joke that my family and I still talk about to this day. We always make fun of that. So yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Alright.
My gumdrops keep
Gumdrops,
falling.
everybody are
We might
kinda...
need some more icing right there for me, please.
The gumdrops are gonna fall.
Another activity that kind of goes along with the making cookies and milk for Santa. An activity that I've done as a kid as well is make oatmeal for the reindeers.
Do you put that outside or what?
Yeah. You sit it outside. And it was just a bunch of different things that you put together to make the oatmeal for the reindeer. So we will also, you guys, we will have links in the descriptions for some of these activities and crafts, so that way you guys can know what things you need and stuff like that. So that's another fun one that I've done.
Okay, yeah, I haven't done that one. I've done cookies, but I haven't done oatmeal for the reindeer. But I like the sound of that one.
Yeah.
All right, our gingerbread house is kind of coming together, y'all.
It is coming together.
Should we do?
What side are we gonna put the door on? Oh wait, we didn't do the little sides here.
Yeah, we haven't done anything there yet.
Can I do something there?
Should we do?
We'll grab something.
Okay. Brittany's going to grab something. I'm gonna put something right on the top here.
The next thing that we're gonna talk about is making a candy wreath. So a candy wreath is a fun activity where all you need is a wire hanger, and you need like candy that has a twist on it, like twist candy. So like peppermints or butterscotch candy, anything that has like the twist wrappers. And then you need some of ribbon. So like the ribbon, what do you call it? Like the same stuff that you use for like balloons and stuff. I don't know what kind of ribbon that's considered, but you need that type of ribbon. And so what you do is you take the wire hanger and you stretch it out to make a circle. And then you take the candy and the ties and you tie the candy onto the wreath or the wire hanger, and it makes a wreath. And it's a really cool thing because like the family can eat the candy and you can hang it up and make it all pretty and things like that. So it's a really fun activity. I've done that one before as well. I learned that one when I was in like elementary school. And that's also like something that has stuck with me for years because it was a very fun activity. And
another one that I used to do as a kid was just make Christmas ornaments out of popsicle sticks.
Ooh, that's fun. And you can color the popsicle sticks. Well, they have color popsicle sticks too, right?
Yeah, I think they make colored ones now.
Yeah.
Just get some markers, some glue them together, some string, and hang them up. That was another one. And as I don't know if y'all can see, but we found ourselves a rubber band for the piping bag.
The rubber band makes it so much easier, y'all. So that way you don't have to worry about getting so much icing up here at the top. It just makes it a lot easier. So if you can find a rubber band to tie on it, go for it.
Yeah, because Brittany and I were getting a little messy. We were getting a little messy over here.
Oh my god!
So
and I promise you,
grab one.
you and the kids will eat the icing because Isaac has been eating icing this entire time.
I have been. I mean, I'm not trying to make a super big mess, you know. Somebody's got to eat it.
You're right. Let's see here.
Wow.
So we're just putting some more. I'm just putting some more of the dot candies here.
As you can see, everyone, mess.
That's the fun in it, Isaac. If it's not messy, then what is it? Hey, save some icing though for the sides.
Yeah. I'm trying, Brittany.
Oh god.
You can see. Look. Oh my gosh. It can't be avoided. So just try your best.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, we got the rubber band, but
Can you put some icing on that side too so I can put some dots over there? Ooh. We have a bunch of these dots, y'all. These little circle candies. Ooh, what side are we gonna put the door on?
That's a good question. Where do you want icing, Brittany?
Like on this side so we can put some more dots there.
Okay. Let's see.
And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, something that I always do when I make gingerbread houses is I keep the box next to me and I kind of cheat off of the box to get ideas. So for those of you who feel like, oh, I'm not the most creative person or whatever, you can always redo what they did on the box. And it might not look as festive as theirs, but you know, it still looks very nice. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna copy what they did on the top of this box on the top of ours, and put our little candy canes here.
Yes, great idea. Those are heavy too, so it's good. That
And then I'm gonna put a little peppermint. What color peppermint do we want on top?
Let's do the purple one.
Ooh, good choice.
'Cause there's no purple in those candy canes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Oh wait, let's put
Here,
some
do you
more
need more?
icing. Yep, a little more icing on top of there.
Okay,
All right.
got that figured out. Let's see, what else do we got on here? Ooh, another family thing to do is to just, sit down, find a book that everybody can kind of get into and read out loud together. Something really simple and something that, that can really bring people together, I think. Read the book out loud, have people take turns reading, help kids out when they don't know a word, discuss what the word means, discuss what is happening in the book. Just kind of another different way that you can spend some time with each other that's not necessarily in front of a screen, and you could also get on the phone with people who you can't be in person with and maybe read like over the phone or through the computer, and just be together that way as well.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Ooh, nice. Brittany just added another peppermint. Our little gingerbread house is kind of coming together, y'all.
Yeah, that's gonna be the front of our gingerbread house.
That's gonna be the
there.
front. Okay,
Yep,
okay.
That's gonna be the front. So we're gonna put a door there.
Good choice.
And that's something that you could use like the Fund It for is using it for a door or the window. So that's what I've used it for. Or you can use icing. Like I said, that's up to you because the fondant is just like extra if you want to buy.
I'm gonna go grab
Something
another
extra.
Kleenex for us.
Okay. Oh, we actually probably need paper towels because it's like sticky.
I'll grab paper towels. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need maybe paper towels to wipe your hands, or maybe even like maybe put some sanitizer on it or something so you're able to wipe it, or wet wipe. Wet wipe actually works perfect.
Okay. I got us some paper towels.
Perfect. Thank you, Isaac.
All right.
That's a task that you can give the kids to make them feel like have helpers. Okay, so let's see. I want to try to recreate. The box have this cool little like cobblestone using the gumdrops, and I just think that that's kind of cool. We don't have that many gumdrops left.
Okay.
So we're gonna try to like rationalize this to make. If these are the only 3 we have left.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do with this. All right, Isaac.
Okay.
Here's the test.
All right, Brittany, you got
it. And I think this is where a rolling pin would come in handy. But you know what? We're gonna squish this with our fingers.
You want to hand me one? I'm gonna try.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna try another method. I'm gonna just try and pull it apart.
Oh, break it apart. That's smart.
Yeah.
I promise you'll come up with some really cool ideas as you're doing this. So we're gonna break it apart so that way we can have like more cobblestone pieces.
Yeah. And this is a completely original idea, just like Brittany said.
Yes. So you're just gonna. We're just ripping them.
This looks good.
Just getting all those pieces together.
Another thing to do as a family during this time, which maybe isn't the most inventive thing in the world, but having a family movie night. But maybe this time just maybe like add some popcorn, do something to kind of try and like make it special. And I think it would be special just for the simple fact if you can get your whole family sitting in one spot to watch a movie.
Yeah.
Or like I was saying earlier, to read a book. I think nowadays people have so much going on, and it's easy to kind of get disconnected from each other even in the house. So it'd be a real accomplishment to get everybody together in the same room for an hour and a half, 2 hours to watch a movie. Yeah. Okay. Brittany's getting the icing ready for the cobblestone.
And to add on to the movies, there's a Hallmark channel which has a lot of movies. And then if you have Netflix, if you have Disney Plus or Hulu or anything, most of them have like a Christmas section where there's some really good Christmas movies.
Brittany's doing a great job with the icing, y'all. Looks really good.
Y'all, he's really filling my head up because it really don't look good.
I just know how I've been with the icing today.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Trying to make me feel good about myself. It's a struggle. Okay. And now we're just going to, and we're gonna turn this around so y'all can see.
So there's the icing.
And so let's try to flatten it a little bit so that way we can just lay the cobblestone. And I think this is where like the knife would come in handy, but guess what? We don't have a knife. So we're just gonna use our fingers. This might be fun for the kids to just use their fingers and just kind of spread it.
Get a little messy.
Yeah, get a little messy here. All right.
Yeah, and then
I'm gonna eat the icing.
Yep. Take a little icing for yourself.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna lay them, make sure they're flat,
Okay.
like cobblestones.
Ooh. I like the cobblestone idea.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with cobblestone, it's just the little stones that be like that people have at their front entrance way,
Mm-hmm.
like an entrance walkway we're making here. Let's put some, let's kind
Put
of
some
spread
red.
out the colors and put some red in there.
Mm-hmm.
Make it one of our gumdrops fell. Let's see.
Yeah, those gumdrops. Gumdrops might be a little heavy for where we put them, but you all can figure out what's best. Okay, what else do we have on this list full of things? Ooh, another idea that Brittany and I talked about is making Christmas cards or cards just in general and writing little cards to everybody in the house. So, you know, brother writes one to sister, sister writes one to mom, dad writes one to kid, and maybe like write these cards out, be creative with them. You could like put them in your little mailbox, and the kids can maybe go out in the morning and like check the mailbox to see if they've got a card from somebody else in the family.
Oh my, yeah. I didn't even think about the mailbox idea. All right, y'all. Our little gumdrops.
Yeah, the gumdrops
are falling off. We're trying to make it work.
Yeah.
We're making it work. You do the best you can.
Okay. Ooh, another thing, and back to another Christmas activity. What I've been able to do growing up is go find a Christmas tree and like actually cut it down with like a saw, and I always thought that was really fun. So I don't know if there's places to do that out here in San Diego, but that was always something that I really enjoyed doing with my family, is finding a place where you can cut down a real Christmas tree.
Wow, I've never cut a Christmas tree.
Oh, really?
In my life. No, I've never had a real Christmas tree. My neighbors had one last year, which I thought was like really cool, but I've never actually tried to do that. However, I know that there are places where you can like go and pick your tree, and I don't know if they cut it for you or you can cut it yourself. But like here locally, like in the Mission Valley area, I know there's like a tree place where you can pick your trees and cut it. I think I've seen one in La Mesa, and maybe out by the Reses there might be something. I'm not sure, but yeah, if that's something that's available to you, I think that might be fun. Let's see.
The cobblestone looks good.
There we go. We're getting our cobblestone together, y'all.
Should we show it off a little bit?
Yeah, hold on. Let's get it all nice and pretty.
Okay.
As y'all can see, we're having fun doing this because this is pretty fun activity for the family.
Yeah.
I hope y'all have fun while y'all are doing yours.
Yeah.
Alright. And then we gotta fix this here. We forgot to put our dots there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Let's put the dots there first, and then we'll show.
Put the dots and then show.
Yeah. What other activities?
Ooh, another one. Find a recipe, whatever you and your family like to cook most, and cook through it together, and just, teach the kids how to do it. And another thing with that, that's another way that you could maybe like spend some time with family who you can't be with, share the recipe with them, and do it over the phone or potentially through like FaceTime or Zoom or one of those some of the video conferencing things that we all have the joy of using right now. I know, like Brittany and I have talked about in past trainings, that's how we've been doing counseling with everyone. So yeah, if you can, figure out a way to get that set up with family, you could cook through a recipe and spend some time together over the holidays doing that together.
I know one recipe that I'm going to try this holiday. I am going to try making red velvet, like either mini cakes or brownies. I haven't figured out which one yet.
Okay.
I love red velvet, y'all. Red velvet is just, it's like for me.
Kind of matches the color of your sweater a little bit.
It kind of does. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to do that. My partner and I bought like some little Christmas molds from like Michael's when they had like a 50% off sale or something on Christmas items. And we bought some molds, some like present molds is what they look like. And so we're gonna try to do that, and we're also doing the cookie decorating too.
Oh, that's another classic one.
Another one that we do, that's a tradition, is we do like a sip and paint. And we do, like, we have a canvas, and like Michael sells these canvases, and I got it from Michael's. Most of the things that I use for Christmas I get from Michael's, because they always have like 50% off, 40% off, 60% off sales around this time of year. And so they have these canvases that are already drawn out, and I'll show y'all a picture of the ones that we did last year. They're already drawn out. They come with the paint, they come with the paint brushes, and they come with the little thing that you put the paints in. And so like you just paint, and then we'll have like our favorite drink. So you could do hot chocolate or whatever your favorite drink is. Just have that drink, and you can have little snacks or whatever you want to have with it. And then we just sit there and we paint, and that's something that we do. We've made our Christmas Eve tradition doing that, and it's actually really fun.
That sounds really fun.
It get competitive in
yeah?
my household though. It does. It gets real competitive. So we even sent our picture last year. We took a picture and sent it to like our family and stuff, and I had them judge whose was the best, and mine was.
Oh, okay. I don't doubt it.
So yeah. So that's something fun that you can do with the family. So.
And another thing I was thinking of is, so we were talking about the recipe earlier. Maybe you have dinner together as a family, and you go around and everybody says 3 things that they're grateful for around the table. Just kind of another way to kind of have the family like reflect on what's been going good, and then maybe also talk through some of the struggles that have been going on this year, just as a family.
Yeah. And it's nice because just showing gratitude helps you get past those hard times and hard moments like we're in right now. So just show gratitude for just whatever, I know lately I've been showing a lot of gratitude that I'm still alive. I know that everybody didn't make it, and just showing gratitude that I am still alive is something that has kept me going, even in difficult times. So just doing things like that, just being grateful for the family that you have, and just showing gratitude for the little things. I think it's always helpful. And studies show that when you show gratitude towards the little things, it really does help. And it helps with resiliency and perseverance and things like that. So,
yeah, I know for me recently, one of the things that, like Brittany was saying, I've been doing is telling my partner like how much she means to me, and just doing that to the people that are closest to you and the people that you see every day has been, at least for me, like a really great way to kind of keep the spirits high despite how difficult the world is at the moment. I know everybody's been waiting to see, well, maybe you can all see it, but the cobblestone
That's the cobblestone, y'all.
the cobblestone gumdrop walkway is complete.
I'm actually pretty excited about this
Yeah.
cobblestone walkway.
Yeah, it looks great.
Like, I imagine myself being a little person and can walk onto this gumdrop cobblestone, and I would just like bounce because it's so just like bouncy, and I'll eat it as I walk, so it probably won't be a walkway left. So.
Yeah, you'll eat the gumdrop cobblestone, and I'll just continue to eat some of this frosting.
The frosting, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole, structure of the house would
Yeah.
fall apart if we were here. What are you about to make on the
I'm about to
sides?
go like just do some
lines going down.
lines
Okay.
going down
All right, I like that. I like
for the
that.
roof.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Do you think that's enough?
Yeah.
Wow. Becoming one with the piping bag.
Oh yeah.
It's been a process.
Piping bag is your friend.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking we could put some of the circular
Oh yeah.
candies
I
in.
can put that as your
Okay.
pipe.
Take a break.
Candy around my hand.
Another idea that Brittany and I thought of, and I thought of this because I don't know if you know Brittany, but you told me about doing this at a place that you used to work out here in San Diego, where you have this affirmations jar, and the people who lived in the house that you worked at would go and they would just put little affirmations about people in the house, positive things, about people in the house who mean something to you. And I was thinking that could be something that families could do. Just put a jar somewhere, kind of like in the center of the house somewhere, and have people just take little scraps of paper. You take a little scrap of paper and you write something like, I was really happy when so-and-so like grabbed me like a water bottle from the fridge while I was like in Zoom class or something. Just little things like that. And so the idea would be you do that, you let it sit out in some central place in the house for a little while, and then you as a family one day you kind of dump the whole thing out and read through all the positive affirmations and positive statements together.
Yeah. And that was something, like he said, that I did when I was working with in a women's facility, and it was something that was very powerful for the women, where they would come and go to that jar, and that was their go-to jar, like when they were feeling sad or when things didn't feel like it was going right. Like people would come and open that jar all the time, and the good thing about it was everybody would add their own little inspiration in it, and it was just so helpful, and I feel like it built a sense of community. And it was great. Even like visitors would like come in the house and like go to the jar and pick out an affirmation, and so just like little things like that, it makes a difference. And I think it's also, I am so big on wisdom and spreading wisdom, and just spreading light and positivity, and that is one way that I feel like spreads wisdom and positivity and light. And so it's just a good activity that you can do with your family, to give a little holiday spirit and light and joy. And it's something that you can continue to do throughout the year. Like, it doesn't have to just be for Christmas. You can do it throughout the year.
Yeah, I really like that idea, because like you said, it's just a good way to spread positivity at a time where it can be easy to not think so positively, and to maybe take for granted some of the people that are next to every day, because maybe we've all been around a lot of the same people, and maybe we're getting tired of each other, but this
maybe
yeah, maybe, but this can be a way to kind of hopefully shift some of that and put some more positive energy out there, as opposed to like maybe getting frustrated with the people that we're spending 24/7 with nowadays.
Yeah. Isaac is over here like just tearing this icing up.
I mean,
You gonna
I'm
mix up
trying
the
to
colors,
I'm
Isaac?
trying to stay clean.
And beware that as you're doing this, you might have your bossy.
I was just gonna say something about that. You know, like we've talked about, you got to give yourself some grace, and the people around you some grace when you're doing this gingerbread house. Because
you feel like I'm not giving you grace.
no, I think you're right. I mean, I do think changing up the colors is good, but.
And that's why I was saying you might have a bossy family member as you do this, because I'm over here telling Isaac to like change it up, so like switch up colors. That's my perfectionist OCD coming out. Try not to let that part of you come out, so that way you can, have fun. We're still having fun.
Yeah,
though.
we're having fun. I mean, I had the same exact thought when I saw the same color, but either way.
Yeah. It gets fun to mess with Isaac. I do this for a living.
And it gets fun to throw it back at Brittany a little bit here on camera.
He does throw it back.
I'll try.
Let's see.
I like our roof though.
Oh, we're gonna show y'all our roof. It looks kind of nice. Okay. See, now I'm mad because I'm putting. It's
what,
like
same color.
Yeah, it's like going in the same order. I don't want it to go in the same order. I feel like it's not a lot of blue. And the blue would be right there. You know what?
It's all good. It's
cool.
You know what?
You're
doing the best. You're doing the best you can.
I'm doing the
right?
best that I can.
Right.
You are right. Thank you, Isaac. That felt good.
No problem, Brittany.
That felt good.
Felt good
Giving
to
me
say
a little compassion.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
All right,
y'all.
I know people are dying to see this. I mean, okay. There's the roof. Not bad. Okay. What else do we got here? Ooh, another classic. Just find some printer paper, kind of like this, maybe just some white, whatever color you want, really. But fold it up, and then take a scissors and kind of cut little triangles or other little different shapes. And then when you fold it out again, you should have a nice looking snowflake. I feel like, have you done that before?
I have not done that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. I've done one, and I'm trying to remember how it worked. Wait, did you say take scissors and cut
Scissors with paper.
Okay, wait, no. I have done that one.
Okay.
That is the one that I've done.
Okay.
And it has made a snowflake. And I've also done one similar to that where after I cut it, I also take like paper and like put paper behind it so that the snowflake is like obvious on the paper. I've done something like that too.
Okay.
But that's the activity that we will add in the description too, so that way you can like see the instructions for it, because it can get like a little weird if you don't cut it right. So we'll add.
Yeah. I know I've had that issue over the years trying to do the snowflakes. I'm not the best with the scissors, but like the gingerbread house, try your hardest and comes out. But yeah, we're continuing on with the roof on the other side. Brittany's doing some really good icing.
Thank you. I can't do straight lines to save my life, so I'm trying my best, y'all.
It's the name of the game.
Right. And so we're literally just doing the same thing to the other side that we did to the side that you're seeing here. And we're just putting our dots on there.
Mm-hmm. I can't tell if these things are candy or not.
They are candy.
They are.
Yep. All of the stuff that we're putting on here, everything in this is edible except for the cardboard. Like, they'll eat the cardboard, but everything else is edible.
Okay.
I say that because I know when I've done this with kids before, and they thought the cardboard was edible, and I'm like, no, don't eat the cardboard. It's not edible. You can't eat that. Kids try to eat anything.
Ooh, another one on here is to take like an old cup or an old mason jar or something and to make a waterless snow globe. So grab some small little thing from around the house, some type of knick-knack little thing, maybe one or two, and like put it in the bottom, glue it in the bottom, and then rip up some paper and put it in the bottom of the mason jar. And then I think, was it saran wrap that they had on top of it, Brittany?
On top of the mason jar?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think, or maybe the top for the mason jar.
Yeah, the top is the top.
The top was
Yeah.
saran wrap?
No.
No, just the top.
You just put the top goes on the bottom. So you essentially turn the mason jar upside down. And so the top is the bottom, and you just screw the top back on it. And you can like glue like a Christmas tree or like a snowman or anything like that to it, and then you put the snow inside of it. And yeah, and that's another one that we will leave the link to, because we don't want to steer y'all wrong with some of the stuff that you'll need for it. So we will put the links in the description.
Yeah, I like that idea.
And so there's another one that we will link in there to make fake snow. I've seen people make fake snow before. I think they also sell fake snow. And so that'd be something fun for maybe the kids to play with, and maybe you can, I don't know, go in the yard, or it might be a little messy in the house, but you know, maybe to try something like that would be fun.
Well, you need another color.
Yeah.
All I got is yellow.
Oh, there's only yellows in there?
No, I have a yellow in my hand too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something else that you can do as far as making like little Christmas figurines and stuff, you can buy air clay. Air clay is something that I've just discovered. I've played with clay before, but I've never like done air clay. And so with air clay, you literally just make the figurines with the clay, and when it dries, it feels like styrofoam. So that's something that I've done this Christmas. Actually, I made Christmas trees. Michael's have like little kits, and I think they're like $4 or something like that, that you can get, and they have the little Christmas trees, or they have snowman and Santas and reindeer and things like that. Or what you can do that might be a cheaper route, especially if you have a big family, if you go to Amazon, you can get a big thing of air clay, and they come in so many different colors. I just bought a kit, and this kit literally has, I don't even know how many colors. It probably has like 30 colors in it. And then it has like tools, and it has like a booklet to tell you what to make. And like it has so many different things. It has little stick-ons that you can put on there, things like that. And it's just a really fun activity to do. And like I said, I even done it. So even as an adult, like it's just fun to make. So that's something that you can do with the family. I can also link that in the description box. So yeah. And I think it was the kit that I bought was maybe like $24 maybe. They do have cheaper ones. I just bought that one because it has so many different colors and how much clay it has. But there are some that are cheaper. So that's just something to think about that you can make.
Brittany, I'm trying to do the door here.
Okay, I see you. Are you gonna put where do you want to put these? On here it has them around the door if you want to do that, or if you want to do something different. Oh, make sure you hold the tip when you do it. If you don't hold the tip of this when you do it, like press the tip into it or pull it back or whatever. If you don't, it will like squirt outside.
Oh, that's what's happening?
Yes.
Okay.
As Isaac eats the icing again, as
okay,
usual.
so hold the tip.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold the tip.
There we go. Much better.
Yes. You got this,
It's a
Isaac.
snowy door.
Yeah, it's a nice snowy door.
Okay, we're gonna call that good on the door.
Okay.
Hmm.
The door
Okay.
looks good. Do we want to place? Oh, it's
Yeah.
a big door. Want to do that? You have to make the door a little bigger though. If you do that, I don't know where else we can put this.
You put that like,
Unless you want to put them like on
put
the
it right
side
there.
here or something.
what do we have left?
Cause then I was gonna put these like here in the
On the
middle,
side?
kind of like what they did on the box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take this,
Put it on the side.
put that on the side.
Oh, did you glue that there?
Uh-huh. You're trying to move
I
it.
was like, no, I didn't know. I was like,
I glued.
what happened? Why is it not moving?
I glued a peppermint to be like a plant on the side of the house.
Oh, okay. All right. We have plants in the winter time in the snow.
Mm-hmm. California.
Hey, give it this little Cali look.
Yep. All right. What else? So we just have a few more little thoughts about activities. One thing that I've always loved to do during this time of the year is figure out a way to have a fire with the family, just outside, inside, I don't know where, but just sitting around a fire as a family, I've always felt has just been like a really, really nice way to create a space to talk and to spend time together. So yeah, that's another thing you can do with your families this winter in San Diego, sorry.
It's still winter.
It is. It's a different type of
It's
winter.
getting kind of cold out here.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
ask me.
a little cold this morning, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, our gingerbread house is
It's coming along.
coming together too.
We're just making some windows here on the side.
Oh, and a reminder to everyone, there will be surveys coming out kind of based on what we've talked about today in this little training. So if you could fill those out and send them back to SCARE, that would be much appreciated, and that can get everybody their credit for watching the training today. Brittany's doing some really nice windows.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Some quick little windows
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Then we're gonna
Wow.
do the other side. Oh, we're gonna put a doorknob too.
Yeah.
So if you can get one of the dots
Mm-hmm.
and do a doorknob. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're just about finished here with our gingerbread house.
Yeah. We'll do a nice big 360 for y'all
Yeah.
in a minute.
Oh, one of our dots fell off. Sorry, I'll fix it. Get out the way. There we go. Oh,
Yeah, so basically this has been a training put on by the counseling department at SCARE, just trying to give you all different ways to spend some time with your family over the next couple of weeks. We hope that you enjoyed listening to Brittany and I again. It was, as always, it was fun doing this, and I hope these little trainings that we've put together have been helpful. And yeah, it's nice to virtually see all of you again. Okay.
Yeah, like more like virtually talk.
Virtually
'Cause we
talk,
didn't
yeah.
even get to see. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful COVID, right? But it is nice to be able to talk to you all, and I know that we have gotten feedback from you all, and that has been great. We appreciate the feedback, y'all. We really do. It makes us feel very connected, because I know both Isaac and I talked about how we're such in-person people, and this would have been so much more fun if we all sat together and made gingerbread houses and just had a great time and talked about stories and all of that. But unfortunately, we can't do that. So, you know, if you're up for it, like, we love to hear your feedback, and especially if you have pictures of your activities, like, we would love to see what your gingerbread house looked like.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I love that.
To see that.
Yeah, and if y'all have like ideas for little videos that we can do moving forward, stuff that you want to hear about, maybe that we could talk about, let us know. Let people in the counseling department know. Let Scare know. Yeah.
I'm gonna put some windows in the front here too.
Windows in the front. Okay.
I'm gonna put just to make it look a little more festive.
Yep. As you can see, it's coming together, y'all.
I'm gonna put some dots or something just to make it look like some lights on the tree, on the windows.
Should we display it for everyone?
Yeah.
Is it about that time?
Yeah, let me finish up this window here and then here. There.
Sweet. Okay. All right, everyone. So here is the finished product. Me and Brittany's little gingerbread house.
As I still add things onto the gingerbread house, because that's just what I do.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this, and I hope some of these ideas are helpful. Like Brittany said, let us know. Maybe if y'all come up with some different ideas to do with your family over this holiday, we'd love to hear it.
Thank y'all, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and thank you for watching and having us.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.